Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear friends, we are going to discuss a new chapter that is called as chemistry in everyday life. There we have to first of all discuss so many medicines and drugs which are used in day-to-day life. So that is why this is the applied part of the chemistry. So first of all, we are going to discuss the first medicine that is called as analgesics. These are those drugs which are used to reduce pain without carrying एनी इम्पेयरमेंट ऑफ मेंटल कन्फ्यूजन एंड पैरालिसिस एट्सेट्रा। तो ये वो ड्रग्स होते हैं, ये वो मेडिसिन होते हैं जो इस्तेमाल होते हैं पेन को रिड्यूस करने में, लेकिन इनका ताकि कोई साइड इफ़ेक्ट ना हो इसमें, जैसे कि मेंटल कन्फ्यूजन और वो कैसे पैरालिसिस। Analgesics are of two types. The analgesics are classified as follow. First of all, that is non-narcotics. These are those drugs of which one cannot be become an addictive. तो एक ये वैसे ड्रग्स होते हैं, उस तरह के एनाल्जेसिक्स होते हैं जिनको खाने के बाद इंसान एडिक्टिव नहीं रहता है, जैसे कि एस्पिरिन, पैरास्टामोल। those drugs have many, we can say these drugs have many other effects such as reducing fever, and they have also used as antipyretic, which means to reduce the fever, we can say body temperature, and prevent platelet coagulation. Another type of the analgesics is we can say narcotic analgesics. These are those drugs of which one can become addicted. तो ये वो drugs होते हैं जिनका जो जिनको खाने के बाद इंसान में ड्रग एडिक्शन हो जाती है, जैसे कि मॉर्फिन, कोडीन एंड वी कैन से हेरोइन. So they generally relieve pain and produce sleep. In high dose, or we can say in poisonous dose, these drugs can produce coma, convulsions, etc. So what actually the structure of heroin? Structure of heroin is just like this. This is what actually morphine, heroin and codeine, the structure of these three can be discussed as. The morphine contains these three hexane, we can say 6 member rings. This is benzene, this is cyclohexane, this is cyclohexane. They are connected with each other, and these rings are then connected by an oxygen, common oxygen here. Another linkage is going from this is a secondary, we can say amine, with this nitrogen with methyl group. There are two hydroxyl groups at these ends. This type of structure is called as morphine. If one hydroxyl group, that is this one, is replaced by methox group, that is OCH3, then it becomes codeine. When on the other hand this OH group, that is hydroxyl group, can be removed by an acetyl group, OAC, that is acetyl group, then this type of structure becomes heroin. So heroin, morphine and codeine, their basic skeleton is same, but the what lies the difference is only on the presence of other groups on these, by replacing these hydroxyl groups. Hope you understand. So next, the medicine which we have to discuss, that is tranquilizers. These are a class of chemical compounds used for the treatment of stress, mild and severe mental diseases. Whenever you have a stress, you have a severe tension, you have a mental tension, you can use these tranquilizers. They have a property, they have a tendency to relieve, we can say, these mental stresses. These relieve actually anxiety, inhibit, or we can say excitation, by inducing a sense of well-being. ये एक्चुअली वो ड्रग्स होते हैं जो इंसान को अच्छा करते हैं by relieving it stress, mental tension, or we can say any type of other, we can say there is a neurotransmitter that is called as noradrenaline. This is the neurotransmitter which is used during stress. But we have so many types of medicinal drugs like ipronizide, phenelzine, or we can say equinyl, etc. These are three main drugs which are used to relieve, we can say, this, we can say, stress, or we can say excitation in the in our, we can say, mind, and hence make a sense of humor, or make a well-being in the human, in the particular person, right? So what actually these drugs do, the drugs are also known as antidepressant drugs. These drugs which are named as tranquilizers, they are also known as antidepressant drugs. These drugs inhibit the enzymes. So what actually mean to say is these and we can say drugs, they generally inhibit the enzymes which are generally responsible for the noradrenaline release, and slowly, we can say, it is metabolism, it is activity is also we can say stopped or we can say inhibited. So because of those reasons, because of that, we are we are now then in a position to affect the depression, we can say to control the depression, to treat the depression, as this noradrenaline, its receptors are, we can say, deactivated, or we can say it is we can say action is inhibited, and hence the effect on, we can say, this effect on this noradrenaline generally, we can say, proves, generally gives the best result of treatment of the effect of depression. This is equinalin. The structure of equinalin is like this. Similarly, we have iproniazide, that is this type of structure. Similarly, we have phenelzine, that is also, this phenelzine is also known as nortil. So these are the drugs which are generally used for the as best tranquilizers even in the present situation. Thanks for watching.